Hi friends, this is Bear and welcome to Aussie Bear Budgets and welcome to a random stuffing of my sinking funds. Now this is using money that was my gold coins. Oh gosh, what was that? I don't know what I just said. My gold coins. So I recently did a video where I counted my money box that holds all of my gold coins that I have been saving for the last 6 months, and it came to $378. So I put the $3 back into the money box and cashed the rest out into notes. And this is what I got. So let's just count it to make sure. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 310, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So $375, and we are going to give a little boost to my sinking funds, which feels so good, so good. I really was, in two minds as to what to do with this money, because it feels like booty money, it feels like bonus money. It feels like money that came from nowhere. So, it obviously came from saving up my coins. So whenever I saved up enough silver coins, I swapped those into gold coins to go into the money box where I was putting all of my gold coins. And then the intention was, when that got filled up, which it was almost full, it was so close to the top, that I would cash it all out into notes and then do something with that money. And I was thinking, okay, do I cash it out and into $50 notes and put it in the 5K? Do I put it into the 100 envelope and give that a good boost? But my sensibility took over. My sense of responsibility and adultness took over, and I have decided that it is going into my sinking funds. Now, primarily, that is because a couple of them are having a price increase. One of those is my monthly massage is going up, but that's not included in my sinking funds. That's in my self-care. Well, it is. It's in there. It's in my self-care, so it's part of it as well. And electricity, I got notification that my electricity is going up. And I also want to boost my emergency fund, because I've just recently had to call the plumber and have some plumbing work done, which that's expensive. And so I want to build up some of these sinking funds just to give me a little bit more of wiggle room, a little bit more wiggle room. Isn't that what they say? And as I'm saying that word, I'm sitting here wiggling my bum on the chair. You just can't see it, but I was wiggling my bum, okay? All right, so we are going to put some, and I haven't worked out how it's going to go or what I'm putting where. I am just going to wing it, which I always do. All right, but let's start with high priority. So I'll just set that over there. Okay, so first of all, we have water. So I'm going to add $10 to water. It sits at 70 currently, which should be enough. The water bill is due next month. Well, yeah, due in August. And it should be enough. We don't use a great deal of water, but just in case, let's put a little bit extra in. So we're going to put another 10 in, and that gives that 80. So we've got 80 in water, most of which is in the bank. Now, Christmas, let's have a look at what I've got in Christmas. Christmas has got 410. So let's put 40 into Christmas. And that'll be 450. Now, I don't spend a lot on Christmas. I don't buy for many people. Mainly because, a cost factor, of course, but I'm not a materialistic person, and most of my friends aren't really either. And yeah, so I mean, I don't buy for a lot of people. I just buy for close friends, my daughter, my grandson. I mean, I don't even buy. I buy for my son, who comes out each fortnight, but my son and daughter-in-law, I don't buy for them because they have everything. They have everything they need because they both do extremely well. They've only got the one child, so I like to spoil my grandson, and they're happy with that. So I don't really spend a lot on Christmas. But this gives it a little bit more of a boost. So that is $450 for Christmas. Now, I'm not going to worry about birthday. Birthday has $150 in it, most of which is going to come out because my grandson's birthday has just passed. But when I head down to visit them in Sydney in a week or so, a couple of days, I will be taking his birthday money down with me rather than sending it, So I'm not going to do birthday. Now, electricity, because the electricity bill is going up and it's due next month, and which is scary because I've got nowhere near enough. So I am going to put $100 into electricity. So we've got 50, 70, 90, 100. And I've got 390. We might do 110. Yeah, we'll do that. Put an extra 10. So I might take that and get that other 20. So 110. And that way, that makes it an even $500, which is still nowhere near what I'm going to need. It's nowhere near it, which is really concerning. Because usually my winter power bill is between $800 and $900. And that's before I got the notification to say it's going to go up. So that's concerning. It's concerning. But anyway, it will be what it will be. Okay, $150 in phone. I don't think I need to add any more to that because that's enough for 2 payments. So that's enough for this month when it comes out in a week or so, and enough for next month. So I'm going to leave that one. Now, self-care. I don't know what my massage is going to go up to. But what have I got here? I'm going to put $20 in, which will bring that up to $200. And that way, that's like enough for 2 massages. So $200 in there. Tax is fine. Scott's head is fine. Rates, no, I don't. Rates is at what it wanted. I wanted it to $3,500 for the year. It's at that now. I do intend to keep adding to this until the rates bill comes, but not today. All right, so emergency. What have we got? We've got 100 in emergency. Let's see what we've got left. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. So 195. So I might put 50 in emergency. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 150 in emergency, which feels better. Mowing is good. I've got enough for 2 mowing jobs, and it's winter, so the grass isn't growing. All right, low priority. My birthday we're not worrying about. That's months away. The vet. The vet has got $350, so let's put another 20 in there. So that's $370 for the vet. Medical has got 600. I might leave medical. Getting ahead, that's doing well. That's got 650. So I'm not going to worry about that one either. Miscellaneous is good. Clothing has got 400. So I might put 20. So that's 420. Holiday. Now this was it wasn't a holiday that I planned for myself. My son and his wife asked me if I would come down and pet sit because they run a celebratory business and they have to go to Queensland to perform a wedding. And they've got one dog, one very large dog, and who is a big baby, and 6 cats. And they don't want to, they've got someone to feed them. I mean, obviously that will be me now because I'm in the house, so why wouldn't I feed them? But they had somebody who would feed them, come in every day, but their dog, their big Mastiff cross dog, I don't know what he's crossed with, he is such a sook that he doesn't like being home alone for any long period of time. For a day's okay, but for a couple of days and nights, he doesn't like being home alone. And so he tears up the place, and they don't want him to tear up the place. They know this from experience. And so they asked me if I could go down and pet sit, which I'm happy to do, and it's a chance to see them. So this was an unplanned holiday, which is why I haven't been able to save very much money. And what I have saved, I kind of had to save in a hurry. They were going to pay my fare down, but that sadly hasn't happened. That's a whole thing. I'm not going to go into it. I think they just forgot, and it is what it is. But I do want to have a little bit of spending money down there and stuff like that. So I'm going to add 50. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's going to make that $400. And that's pretty much going to come out straight away because I'm going very soon. All right. Household. What have we got in household? Got 150 in household. Maybe I'm not going to worry about that. What have we got left? 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. All right, so I'm going to put 35 into groceries and then 20 into cats because I really want to get these built up. So there's 250, so that's 285. And then in cats, this one has 150, so now 170. And there we go. Awesome. That feels so good to have been able to put an extra $375 into my sinking funds. I love it. I love how that feels. And that's the bonus of saving my coins. Not even thinking about it, just not spending my coins. And each week, that's what I do. I only spend my coins if I absolutely have to. If there's no other way to do it, I spend my coins. If not, every night my coins get put into, actually they get left in my purse for my end of week, what the end of my week looks like. And then they go into, the silver goes into a bag and the gold goes into the money box. And that's what I have done all year. I've done that for a long time, actually. So this is not a new thing. I've just never let it build up this much. But yeah, it built up to $375, which I was able to drop in there. And that feels so good. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my next video. And in the meantime, take care, God bless, and I love you. Bye bye.